Heyo everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon Sapphire. I'm Nick, and on the last episode, we chased and kicked Team Aqua's ass. And on today's episode, let's go down Mount Chimney. Let's not waste any time. And for starters, we can't do anything about this because these are actually used with the opposite kind of bike that we currently possess, the Acro Bike. Because you can do tricks and you can bounce up these to climb up Mount Chimney. And also there's Ash here. This is the one other place in the game where you can collect Ash. And since I don't have the Acro Bike, I kind of have to make my decisions a bit carefully here. And there's also one other thing I should probably explain, as in addition to Nemel and Machop, there's an exclusive Pokemon you can find here called Spoink. It's a weird psychic type, and, well, it certainly isn't the greatest thing in the world. Anywho, let's go on down, and I actually have to make a choice in trainers, so I think I want this guy, because I have a Shedinja in front. I revived him, and this place is called Jagged Pass, as this guy says, so sweet Zigzagoon. I can do this easy. Come on now. Shedinja's gonna be useless in the gym coming up here. Because, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. We are having none of that shit. Go away. Please, do not bother me. Please bother me another day. You motherfucker. You stop that double team bullshit right here and now, please. That would be good, thanks. And, does knocking it out with Auron also give Shedinja the points? I'm curious. I forget these things sometimes, so, probably isn't a bad idea to check on that. It hogged all the EXP. Bitch! Anyway, that's a burn heal down there, so, we're gonna go claim that. Because that may or may not have a use, depending on if I take the specific people with me. And there's a hidden item here, specifically a Great Ball, which I'm never gonna use. And you're a trainer. Do you have something that can annoy me to no end? Specifically annoy Shedinja to no end, because it's gonna get no use in this next gym. That's a Shroomish. I forget if you have Leech Seed at this point. Well, I'm taking risks. Oh, fuck. Oh, well. Well, there's literally a Pokemon Center right after this, so it literally does not matter. That's, the fourth time Shedinja died. Oops. Kabuskin is gonna get a lot of use here, actually. Just because of, this fucking gym. And I have nothing else really good for it right now. Auron is gonna take at least neutral damage, but it has very bad, special defense, so that's no good. So let's just incinerate everything. Burn it all to the ground, I guess. Because this is the life I have chosen. Oh, hey, Swablu, you finally show up for me to burn your ass. Oh, I guess I should mention that the Swablu line actually has pretty good special defense, so, that's a thing, in case you're wanting to use it. And I guess it also has an okay-ish move pool. It is what it is. Anyway, this is just going to be another case of, let's one-shot everything. And the Pokemon Center has something unique here, as there's an entrance in the back. Though that entrance is, not a very, You technically really have no reason to go back here. Except for the fact of, oh, you get to go into hot springs and see this effect. Neat. Now, if I remember, there's an ice heal in here for some forsaken reason. Anyway, the main reason that I want to actually go around here, specifically not back there, is to talk to this woman right here. I have here an egg. I had hoped to hatch it by covering it in hot I had hoped to hatch it, excuse me, by covering it in hot sand by the hot springs, but that doesn't seem to be enough. I've heard it would be best if it were kept together with Pokemon and carried about. You're a trainer, yes? And your Pokemon radiate vitality. So what will you say? Will you take this egg to hatch? Good. I hope you'll walk plenty with this here egg. I have an egg. Yes, I'm using sound effects again, and also unique to this place is an herb shop. The healing items are good, but they're bitter and lower happiness. So, if you're using return, that's a thing to watch out for. Anyway, let's go roll some gyms. Anyway, the gimmick here is there's hot sand, and there are 2 floors to the gym. As you could probably guess, it's a bit of a puzzle. And since I am a fire type, I am immune to burns. So let's go get a bulk up. And you're probably gonna throw rocks at me, I'm betting. Are you gonna throw rocks at me? Nah, you're just gonna uselessly try to ember me. Well, it's double kick time. I wonder if we'll get any crits, since we're soloing with Combuskin. Well, at least you're gone. I think you probably had, well, obviously you have nothing but fire types, because this is a fire type gym. And this is basically the no shit Sherlock of, what Pokemon do you have comments? It's just not really much more to comment on other than I'm kicking everything's ass. Quite literally, anyway. Slugma is the faint, and, we get on with our lives because he's blinded by sweat for, you know, it's really hot in here. I do actually kind of think this gimmick was neat. And there is one trainer in here. I think she's on the, well, there on this side. Yeah, this guy is unique because of one particular thing. This Kecleon knows fucking flamethrower, so be ready for that. And Kecleon also has this color change ability, which changes its type, so that's annoying. It's also slightly annoying is passive damage. The main flaw to color change is you can technically exploit this by, you know, using another kind of move. And it will just keep changing type. So now it's flying type, I have to hit it with an ember, which its special defense is unfortunately pretty good. I'm not a fan of the passive damage, you know. Now here comes the flamethrower. Thankfully I resist it, so it should do minimal damage. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going with this train since double kick has way too much PP for this point. By way too much, I mean 30, because 30 is good. And booyah, level 30, boys. Knocking bitches out. And I feel like using up a potion just because they're at the point where they're not really useful anymore, so might as well get some mileage out of it while I'm traveling through here. And there's even ledges as well, and I think there's 2 trainers, or if it's not 2, there's 1. There's at least 1 in each of these rooms, but I swear at least one of them had 2. Well, I can't remember, and it's not really too much consequence. Anyway, let's just keep beating things up for the life of us. Oh yes. We knocked him the hell out. And, it's just Slugma. Who cares? It gains the rock type upon evolution, by the way, though we'll probably never see a Macargo in this playthrough, since no one ever has one. Except if we rebattle that one guy. But I'm probably not going to do that. And, because you need to keep going this way to keep going up. Because you appear right next to the edge. And that brings you here. This one. Because this one has the karate girl. So I think her Meditite should know Fire Punch. If I remember correctly. I mean, the last one had Thunder Punch, so it wouldn't be too out of the ordinary for that sort of thing to happen. And can you stop stalling, please? We don't like stalling. Just let me, I think it's probably 2-hit KO you. 2-hit KO you. Yes, indeed you have Fire Punch. Which is very ineffective. I will probably at the start of the gym fight, probably just see if how many bulk ups I can get away with. And that is basically my plan for getting through this gym. How many bulk ups can I stack? So I think you need to take this one to keep going. Yes, I am correct, because the other one would have taken you down into the corner, and that would have been no fun for anyone. And this should be the last of the trainers. There was only one in each. I misremembered. Unless I was remembering Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire, which I haven't played in a while, so that's a thing. Anyway, this is Slugma. This is Slugma getting double kicked for a nice, clean one-hit KO in terms of PP usage anyway. And you are just a number, so once again, the plan is to double... There's the crit I'm looking for. Gotta keep the counter ticking if we're just using Combuskin. I really do want to use my other party members, but this gym is just bad for that. And at this point, let's just use up the last potion. Because we're just gonna take on the gym leader Flannery as is. Because this side has the warp point to her. And we're gonna get your side sprite because I want to. Welcome. No wait. Puny trainer, how good to see you've made it here. I've been entrusted with the... no wait. I am Flannery and I'm the gym leader here. Dare not underestimate me, though I've been leader only a short time. With skills inherited from my grandfather, I shall demonstrate the hot moves we've honed in this land. Gotta get that awkwardness just right. Though she is indeed plenty serious, and she'll have a Slugma. Joy. How many bulk ups can I get away with? Though I do know you have Sunny Day, which would be annoying. Light Screen, I really don't care about. I am not going to hit you with special attacks with this team right now. And, you just have Smog? I think I probably have another Pecha Berry or two, so I think I'm fine if I'm poisoned. Don't crit me, you bitch. Bulk up number 2. So now that's 100% attack and defense increase. But the thing is, we need to go further. We need to keep going. There is not enough bulk ups. And Smog is literally whatever. It's gonna do like no damage to me now. Because of how attack types work. Because, you know, if I'm not lazy, I'll put the split types on the sides of the screen, which I really should have had in the first place. Yeah, I think that's probably the last one I'm gonna need. I think it's time for a steamroll, if you know what I mean. And I have a particular... Can you not crit me again, please? Alright, this is... That's a one-shot. This is what happens when you exploit stat boosting moves. Especially good ones like this. Slugma is not even gonna last at this rate. Yeah, there's a reason I boosted. Because my team isn't particularly ready for this last Pokemon called Torkoal. It has Overheat. it is also really physically bulky. And this is why I boosted his... God damn it, 1 hit point, really? Also, Body Slam's annoying and can paralyze me. Though at this point, I hardly give a damn. Sure, you'll Hyper Potion, but I'll just whittle you back to that HP range anyway, so who cares? We're almost done here. We just need to get through 1 more Hyper Potion, and we will be good to go, as they say. Ooh, is this a range? It was seriously a range. You bitch. Oh, I guess I was trying too hard. I've only recently become a gym leader. I tried too hard to be someone I'm not. I have to do things my natural way. If I don't, my Pokemon will be confused. Thanks for teaching me that. For that, you deserve this. Thanks for the badge. That's a nice badge, by the way. I'll take it. Put it in my badge case. And level 50 traded Pokemon will now obey me. That is sweet, and now I can also use Strength. Which means I also now get the TM for Overheat. Which, by the way, this is actually the very last generation to only have 50 TMs, so enjoy that giant number of TMs. And we're gonna get a little cutscene as soon as we exit the place. Sapphy, hey, it's been a while. How's it going? That's a decent collection of badges. Alright then, you may as well have this. We get ourselves some Go goggles. Keep those with you if you're planning on going into that desert near Route 111. There should be some Pokemon that are exclusively desert dwellers. You might look around for those. As for me, I'm considering challenging Norman, the gym leader of Petalburg. Unlike you, Sapphy, your dad looks like he's really tough. See you around. Bitch, I'm gonna Shedinja that asshole. Yeah, because that is one of the main uses of Shedinja. You could just cheese the gym, because I can't think of any moves that he can really hit it with. Yeah, and for the desert thing, I'm actually going to be saving that for a bit later, mostly because of the Pokemon we're going to be able to get right after we deal with Norman. Because we have to go all the way back to Petalburg, which is going to be that's going to be a little bit of a trip. But before we go, this guy's like, if you jump ledges, you have to come back the hard way. At least jumping on the ledges gives you a nugget, for what that's worth. It's not like it's really hard to get to Petalburg now that I've got bikes, son. And we're gonna break some rocks, and we're just gonna have a little chat on the way back, because I can't think of much anything else. Normally I would cut this trip out, but I need to... Normally the desert would take up this part of the episode, but I don't want to do that yet, because experience. And as you can see, getting through here is particularly easy, especially when you have Repel. Anywho, yeah, Norman is one of the things Shedinja can cheese for you really easy. And can we get through, please? Get through, please. Thank you much. Thank you kindly. On literally the last bush of grass, the Repel wore off. You have to admit that's hilarious. Though I can also now comment, this girl and this lady can refight you now. And this lady now shows up, and she gives you a white herb, which is a very convenient item in that it will restore any status debuffs you have incurred, including self-incurred ones, so you can combo it with something like Overheat, for example, or a move called Psycho Boost. And I should also mention, this rich kid can also be rebattled for lots of money. Pretty sweet. Anywho, now that we're here in Petalburg, I think this will probably be a good place to cut things off for now. So, on today's episode of Pokémon Sapphire, we traveled down the Jagged Pass and kicked a gym leader's ass. And lo and behold, we have to kick another gym leader's ass. And this should be a fun one where I have at least all my Pokemon have some kind of effectiveness towards normal types. So I guess with that, I'm Nick, and I'll see you guys next time.